Welcome to the Whiskey Vault. I'm Daniel Winton, Chancellor of Wizard Academy and Whiskey Marketing School. This is a gift from Brian Rand. By the way, I had to drop in an edit on another video, which Mike is just about to find out about, because I am like 90% for sure that one of the whiskeys I just reviewed and talked about, Brian, was actually a gift from Austin Barnesness. And I'm sorry, Austin, if that's true. But there was no name on it, so okay. And things get hazy, but Brian wrote his name on this one. So this is a, these guys / they're blenders and independent bottlers. And I really love what they're doing. Super transparent. Okay, these guys are doing blending in Florida. And I've got a couple of their bottles and I've reviewed a few. This one I'm looking forward to. Full disclosure on their blends. They're doing it very much Compass Box style, where it's like, hey, here's everything that we put into this whiskey. And I'm going to tell you what's in this one. But this is a special, they call this the Atelier? It's some neighborhood in Florida. I don't know how to pronounce it. The Atelier, Atelier, the Atelier, what are the locals called? I don't know. It's Winter Park, if you know Florida. And they have a Sidewalk Arts Festival. And this is this year, 2025, Sidewalk Arts Festival release. Bourbon whiskey finished in Armagnac and sherry casks. And that got my attention because I'm looking forward to that. So, I know Brian poured some of this for me when he brought it. And I don't remember, so I'm trying to go a little bit blind. It is dark, super fruit, almost malty. Like if you had told me this was a wine cask, Armagnac sherry cask malt, you might have convinced me. Now, behind that first blush of fruit, there is this dry grain dusty note, and I would have been like, wow, this is a really bourbony malt. But if I'd gone blind, you might have been able to trick me on that one. Now, recently I've been drinking a lot of Armagnac. For one, because you can get really good age statement Armagnac for just nothing compared to whiskey. And I'm also trying to learn and understand more about cognac, Armagnac, and sherry. And so I've been, a couple times a week drinking an Armagnac at the house just to try to build my historical pattern recognition for that. This smells more like sherry and Armagnac than it does like bourbon. And I am not upset about it. On the palate. Bourbon. Okay, there you go. On the palate, this is a really candied bourbon. It's kind of simple. There was way more going on in the nose than there is on the palate. It's at 50% alcohol. That's a great level. Because of the nose, I want way more to happen on the palate than is happening. It's just really fruity bourbon. And good, there's no faults. It's just really fruity bourbon. And instead of having this interlaced complexity, it has this just very central core presented fruity bourbon. Yeah, it just rolls straight down middle palate. Ends in kind of a dusty bourbon, dry, oaky note. A lot of fruit. Nothing spreads out. Nothing fights. There's an aftertaste of a little bit of a dark chocolate note. It's very good. It's very enjoyable. I don't know where the dark chocolate is coming from. Interesting. Okay, so 52% 7-year-old filibuster straight bourbon. Filibuster is a distillery that was originally founded in Washington, D.C. and then moved over to Virginia. And so it's a Virginia distillery. So think 7-year-old Virginia distillery, 52%. 30% 8-year-old Boulder Spirits bourbon. Boulder Spirits is a distillery that I'm a fan of because they do malts and they do them very well. But this is their bourbon. And then 18% of their blend that they called Farmer's Blend, which was a mix of M.B. Roland and J. Henry. 20 months in an Armagnac cask. Man, the filibuster was 21 months in Oloroso sherry. 8-year-old Boulder, I don't know if they put it in anything, but I love blending, and I love people that blend, and I love the art of it, and I love discovering other people's palates and what they love. And I just think that's such a great journey. And I think Forward Slash is doing a great job of transparent blending of products. Winter Park, Florida. Brian, thank you for the gift of this. I'm waiting to see if it opens up into something else. I know a bunch of silence on YouTube is everything you want for all the views. Let's try a little bit of water because I can't get any more than I already got off that second sip. There's only 145 bottles of this, and that's why I say this is hidden Drams, stuff that you probably will not get your hands on. And we were lucky enough. 145 bottles, that's not even a barrel of whiskey. That's insane. That's amazing. Okay. Oh, that kind of ruined it, flattened it out. That 50 was exactly the right proof. So with a little bit of water, it just went, and it's just sweet bourbon. Way more fruity than a normal sweet bourbon. It's just very candied bourbon. The nose, dustier, drier. They released that at the exact right proof. It's not bad. It's just not as good as it was before. And I'm grateful to get to try things like this because of our Somm community. If you are interested in being one of our Somms, this is going to be in your resource library. You'll get a chance to try it. Our next level 1 is in November. We'd love to see you there. And when you graduate as a level 1 whiskey sommelier, the entire whiskey library is your resource library, and this will be in there. And you will get a chance to try it. Cheers to you. I'm really glad you're here. For a whiskey channel that won't lose its vibrance, for a whiskey channel that won't lose its vibrance, even if you add a drop of water to it, that will always exist at 50% alcohol. 50% video content, 50% review, 50% entertainment. Like and subscribe.